Hey there, you're not lazy. That's not the real problem. The real problem is something else. I will cover that in this video. You think things won't work for you. Is that what your problem is? So you should just begin and stop judging yourself on the basis of these factors. You think if it didn't work for person A, if it didn't work for person B, it would automatically not work for you. If it did not work for literally 99% of the people out there on YouTube stuck being called as small creators, it won't work for you as well. You have the potential. You just have to put and use your energy in the right direction. And the first push you need is to begin, because beginning is way difficult and the most important factor which is considered. It is more important than being consistent, because you think people calling that being consistent is important and sort of a more important factor. But how does that work? How will you be consistent if you do not even reach that stage? You will not even reach that stage if you won't begin. So just start. Be grateful that you have so much of content on YouTube. But the factor is that just consuming all this content is not everything. You should be able to, you know, put your mobile phone in front of you, put your camera in front of you, and just record. The thing which is missing on internet nowadays is the kind of authentic content. You think that if you're not good in editing, you are not good in doing voiceovers. If you are not good in making thumbnails, you are not good in graphics and all, it won't work for you. Why is that so? Just be authentic, simple. This is the main funda. You think you do not have the niche, and that is why the YouTube algorithm will not support you. It is the factor that you should have a niche, but in the beginning, nobody knows what will work best for you. How will you know which is your favorite subject? Which subject are you the weakest at? Which subject are you the best at? Until and unless you will start studying. How will you know? You know which ice cream flavor is your favorite and the yummiest, until and unless you will try all the kind of flavors available in the market. It won't work if you don't begin. Have that kind of mindset. Start with making 10 videos, then making 20 videos, and then have an aim of making 90, 100 videos, and thereafter figure out yourself which works for you, what is your niche, and things will work out for you that way. Never wait for a perfect timing. Perfection? No. Nobody is perfect. And you heard it right. Even this video, I know it's raw, but it still has some or the other mistakes. Every YouTuber, every YouTuber improves himself, herself in one or the other aspect, because they continue. They continue in the path, in journey of perfection. Nobody is perfect in that range. You don't need to be perfect in the very beginning. You don't need your first video to be the perfect one. Just what you need is that to begin. And I hope you got the push right now, because sometimes figuring it all, in the very beginning is not everything. Sometimes being messy and just beginning is what you need.